Prayer is powerful. Believe what I'm telling you. Very powerful. I will say something you will not like, but I will still say it. Prayer is as powerful as God, because prayer moves God. Anything that can move God has the same power with God. And it happens that prayer is one of the things that can make God move. A man that prays well is a powerful man. A man that knows his place, how to navigate in the place of prayer, is a dangerous man. And prayer itself is a skill. You learn it. Jesus taught his disciples how to pray. And how do you learn prayer? By praying. You know why prayer is powerful? The one that prays helps the purposes of God over his life, over his territory, and over the people he's praying. For instance, now my birthday is coming. The greatest thing I have requested, for which I will be most grateful for, is prayer. Is prayer. Prayer is powerful. Powerful. When I mean powerful. It's in prayer that somebody that is here on earth can travel into the realm of God and touch the heart of God to do something. It's in prayer. It's in prayer that somebody here can move angelic hosts, sometimes in their thousands, to move into a situation and turn it around. Is in prayer. How can you play with such a thing that has a potency of making the mightiest of angels to move on your behalf, moving the hand of God and the power of the Spirit of God? How can you play with such a thing? How can you undermine such a thing? How can you sleep when such a thing is being done? It is in prayer that you ascend and take your position at the right hand of the Almighty God. It is in prayer that you are authorized to legislate on God's behalf. So I repeat, the one that prays helps the purposes of God. You know why? Because whatever God determines to do, he will need a man to pray it out. Failures of destinies are failures of prayer. Failures of ministries are prayer failures. Most marital failures are prayer failures. Failures of churches are prayer failures. The greatest places we have failed is in prayer. That people are gathering together in church doesn't mean they are praying. Go and ask, how did our fathers pray? What killed James? What killed James was not Herod. What killed James was absence of prayer. Because by the time James was killed and Peter was found in the same position, why didn't Peter die? The Bible says earnest prayer. So the Bible told you the kind of prayer that was required. Not anyhow prayer. You are dealing with Herod. And the Bible said earnest prayer was made for him by who? By the church. And then you realize that it doesn't matter how many people they kept to watch a man in prison. Once the church can pray, the man can come out of it. Even though there are 4 stages of satanic defenses or satanic guard, yet the moment the prayer of the church ascended the throne, one angel came and the gates and the chains were opened by themselves. The soldiers themselves fell into sleep. So why did James die? James died because the church failed to pray. Why did Judas fall and burst open? Because he's greedy. Because nobody prayed for him.